Yeah, you act like you act like you're prey, but you're a predator. You prey on people's innate sense of empathy. Oh man, oh man, look at this poor piece of shit. I should probably give him a break. Maybe I could, you know, give him some money or a car, or maybe sleep with him. Yeah, that sure wouldn't ruin my entire life. Damn. That's. I survived because I know everything. That snake survived because children wander off, and you've survived because people feel sorry for you.
I just came here to play some video games.
he didn't want to have his entire life evaluated. Imagine you're your therapist and your card, and like after your session your card declines, they just start roasting you about your insecurities.
By the way, so on the topic, so what's it called? You know, we were talking about you brought up the Rick and Morty fan base,
Mick and Rory,
and the Fortnite fan base at odds because one thinks the other one is cringe, and you know I stand
honestly,
by the fact
both of those sections of all fan bases have their cringe.
Well,
I should know.
To be fair, though, like when you have something as that got as popular as Rick and Morty, like in such a short period of time. Well, actually, not really, because like didn't Rick and Morty come out in like 2013?
Oh God! oh, don't do that to me, Joe.
Right?
Don't do this to me. I don't want to hear it.
Or was it 17?
Oh God, I don't know. I'm scared, Joey.
Well, we about to find. Oh no! What? Holy cow! It was 13.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Ah, jeez, Rick. I'm fucking old.
Oh no, and I stand. That's right, Morty. Jeez, doesn't that make you old too, Rick? Shut up, Morty.
But you were like already my grandpa, so like, how old does that make you? Fuck off, Morty.
You're old as dirt, Morty. You're dirt to me, Morty.
I turned you into dirt, Morty.
You're buried in the dirt, Morty.
Ah, jeez, I'm buried alive, Rick. Ah.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah. It took me a second.
This is what I was gonna say. So, first off, to finish up my thought, I stand by the fact that like I'm a fan of Rick and Morty that hates fans of Rick and Morty. I'm just like, you know what it is? There's a meme out there of. Do you remember the Doofus Rick?
Yes.
Yeah, where like there's a meme out there where it's like Rick and Morty to the Rick and Morty fans to the Rick and Morty fan base, where it's like, you make us ashamed to be ourselves.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact.
But
I am the same way, but with Steven Universe. Like, most people I've met are like, okay, so I've met like two kinds of people. People who hate Steven Universe and the people who love Steven Universe but hate everyone else.
And the people who just hate everything.
And like, they kind of hate for the same reason. But like, my thing for Steven Universe is the fact that like an artist got bullied to almost committing suicide because she drew rose quartz too slim.
This is dumb.
That is incredibly dumb. And you know what the funny thing is? So according to the show's own creator, they don't use like reference sheets, which is why the characters can appear in vastly different sizes and proportions depending on the show.
Also, isn't like the whole point of them being gems? It's like just like a form they put on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also,
so couldn't they technically just be whatever the hell they want?
Yeah, that's what Amethyst does. But yeah, and like, so here's my point though. So they don't use reference sheets. Essentially, every single artist gets a little, like, you know, they get a little moment to shine, which is, you know, cool, but not great for an actual TV show. They need to be consistent because sometimes Peridot is vastly different sizes. So the thing is, their rule is as long as it looks recognizable as the character, then you're good to go. So by that logic, it's like, you know, you recognize this rose quartz. It's official. It's her. You know.
See, here's the thing. I'm all for, like, you know, pride at every size and no body shaming and all that. But that's like, it's not even the case with this. It's just kind of like, you know.
I'm all for not bullying fat people, but at the same time,
no, I can't.
And at the same, but at the same time, I I'm not gonna sit here and tell you there's nothing wrong with you, because there is. You know, like, and take it from a guy who.
Are you telling me that this perfect body is flawed in some way, shape, or form?
Oh no, you're perfect, sweetheart. But I'm just saying, like, you said nothing's wrong with you. There's a lot of things wrong with you. Believe me, I know from experience.
No, like, I mean,
Don't worry, I'm a fat piece of shit too.
Like, I feel like this doesn't even have like this even not. You know?
Take your time, sweetheart.
Don't hurt yourself. But yeah, no, I just feel like it's you know what it is? It's like when bless you. It's like when they bullied the Iron Man's kid in the
okay,
movie.
that's bullshit.
It's just like you're bullying, you know, the creator because you don't. Well, actually, in that instance, they were literally bullying a child.
Yeah. See, it's like see. A lot of bullying is really bad. A little bit is kind of okay. Just a little bit, though. Not enough to make them, like, really feel anything, but just enough to make them, like, you know, want to shape up. You know what I mean? This is coming from the guy who works with children on a daily basis. But, or no, it's not bullying, it's shame. Like you say, like, don't be ashamed of something. No, be ashamed. Well, just be a little ashamed, you know? Don't be so much that you completely shut down, but just be enough that you wanna like make yourself better, because you're not perfect. You're not. I'm telling you all, you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect.
I'm perfect. I'm too perfect.
You know, that's fair. Joey's perfect. The rest of you are not.
None of you.
The rest of you are not. So. But yeah, so.
Bow before me. But
yeah, so like.
You know, on the topic of that, real quick.
We all have shit we can improve, so improve.
Except for me.
Except for you. You're perfect.
I'm exceptional.
You're doing fantastic. Except for you. You're great.
But yeah, it was funny because Eric said we were talking. Eric's like, "Oh yeah, I have a belt and I don't wear it." I was like, "Oh, your pants falling down?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, I try not to have that happen." As like when you're working with a bunch of children, I sure hope so.
Yeah, there was this like the escape artist. He was an escape artist, and what he did was he took his ultimate trick.
I shall escape my pants.
Well, what happened was he's like, so I have 20 minutes or 10 minutes to escape this, or else this device here is rigged to pull my pants off in front of this crowd of children with this police officer standing here to arrest me for indecent exposure.
Abort!
It's like this man is trying to get arrested at this point. Like, bruh.
Nah, man, he's Mr. Nimbus. He owns the police.
Mr. Nimbus?
You don't know about Mr. Nimbus?
But
you will soon know.
Will I?
You will. And your life will be all the worse for it.
Actually, speaking of TV shows, I finally got to the second season of Love, Death, and Robots.
I have not seen that.
Yeah. It's alright.
It's not as good?
It's honestly not. It's really not. There were only like a couple of shorts where I was like, this is great, I like this. The other ones are like, they're okay.
Well, hey man, you know, I know someone who could mooch off your Netflix.
I do, yeah, me too. Yeah, so I'm a little annoyed at Love, Death, and Robots at the moment, actually.
Why is that?
Well, because, so the thing is, they, you know how, like, a normal show would make you start from the beginning, and then, you know, you gotta work your way through?
Yeah.
Love, Death, and Robots is the exact opposite.
Well, it's an anthology series,
Well,
so.
yes, but you see, I just wanted to skip to season 2, but it's gonna keep recommending it to me until I watch season 1 as well, which I already have on my dad's account.
So every time you boot it up, it starts the first episode or something?
Well, it's just in there, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch these again because they're like, what, 10 minutes long each? So it's not like the worst.
The first season's good, though.
Oh, it is good, it's just longer, so...
You know the one thing that I
because season 1 is 18 episodes, whereas season 2 is only 8. I'm like, okay.
See, the only thing that I don't like about... Which, it's also the reason why I love anthology series. is the fact that you're never gonna see that again.
That's the thing. Okay.
Because every time you're like, oh man, this is gonna be a great show. Oh wait, this is the only episode ever.
I know, and I hate. Okay, that makes me so mad. Specifically with what's it called? The Sunny's Edge. You remember that one?
Oh, is that the one with the monster fights?
Yeah, monster fights, and it turns out that the girl was the girl was like being controlled by the monster. Because the monster was...
Spoiler alert.
The show's like 3 years old!
The infamous spoiler out!
The show's like...
You're just a normal information giving out!
This show's like 3 years old! Love Death Row has been out for like 3 years! It's been out for long!
But, yeah, you know, let me...
But yeah, that's the one that frustrates me the most, because I'm like, man, it's like my favorite episode. It's like my favorite thing of this show.
It's a good episode. Well, you know the funny... I think... So Owen's the one who recommended it to us.
Yeah?
And he doesn't like that episode.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Why
like,
not?
I don't know.
I'll ask him next time I see him.
I mean, he likes the vampire one, which is to be expected because he liked the Castlevania anime.
That's fine. I get enough. That's another thing I didn't like about the new season. So, the styles aren't as varied.
Sorry, I'm looking at the episodes at the moment.
Yeah, like season 1 had like a bunch of different art styles, which you know, I love that. It keeps things fresh. Whereas with season 2, it's like mostly like the hyper realistic CGI stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
With only
whereas like the first season, it's like a mixed bag.
It's all over the place, and I love that.
You know,
it also means that if you don't like a style, you're not stuck with it for very long.
You know which one I kind of liked? I like Suits, because it reminds me a lot of A Quiet Place.
Suits is a really good one.
But, like, with giant robots.
Yeah. You know what's another one that's kind of fucked up, but I love it because of that? Beyond the Aquila Rift.
Oh, is that the one with the spiders?
Yes. So the guy's, like, in a like a Matrix-style dream. Yeah, man, that episode was fucked up, but I loved it.
Right? Yeah, honestly, I don't think there's an episode here that I didn't like.
Oh
no.
I'm trying to think. I know there's like some I don't know if there's any I dislike, but there's definitely some I care for less.
Oh, you're gonna hate me, Eric.
Why?
There is one that I was like, meh.
Why? What?
And it's the one starring Maurice LaMarche.
Oh, you were meh on the yogurt?
Yeah. It was okay.
I felt like it was a bit, I don't know. It's like I feel like it was kind of short, but at the same time, like, what more could you do with it?
Oh shoot! I didn't even notice. There's a whole lot more here.
Well, it's probably season 2. But like season 2 just didn't have that much variety in art styles. There was like 2 episodes that had like a vastly different art style. I'm like, okay, cool. There was one episode that had like a stylized 2D art style. It was like almost 2D 3D ish. But not soft like Klaus. It was like edgy.
Yeah.
And I mean like really edgy. Those are cool monsters. Anywho, but then there's another one that was a Christmas one, and that one kind of looked like Nightmare Before Christmas.
You know what one I really wanted to see made into a show?
Or no, it looked like it reminded me kind of Paranorman.
Okay.
But like Paranorman mixed with dolls. You know what I mean?
So Coraline.
No, because they had like real hair.
You know which one I really wanted to see made into a show?
Which one?
The 3 Robots one.
Yeah, that would be
the Chris Parnell cat.
Yes. I was gonna mention Chris Parnell, but I couldn't remember which short he was in.
But yeah, no, because like, do I want like adult Wally? Of course I do.
Oh yeah. So if you can make one of those shorts into a show, what would you make?
Which one?
Yes.
Ooh, that's tough. There's not a whole lot I didn't like.
Because I know I'd pick Sunny's Edge.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the one that would keep me entertained for an entire season. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones here. Oh, The Secret War was pretty cool too.
Which one was that one? Oh, that was the one with the Russians.
Yeah.
I just watched that one last night.
And with that, we are out of time.
We were out of time.
Ooh.
smoked some crack.